In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to design a church flyer using Adobe Photoshop. If you are old here, thanks, and if you are new here, please kindly subscribe and turn on the notification bell to get notified anytime I upload a new video. So without any further ado, let's get started. Then go to your file, select new. Then we're going to use pixels, and your number is going to be 1080 by 1080 pixels. So now we create. So this is our working background, and this is the text we are going to use. So copy the color code over there and go to your fill color, select a solid color. Now click OK. After you paste it, then now we are going to our resource file, and these are the tools we are going to use. Then rotate this one vertical and drag it over to the right side here. Scale it out a little bit. Then we are going to our filter blur, Gaussian blur. Then we are going to increase its ratio by 16.6%, and then apply your layer mask while we are going to blend over here. Okay, so after that, then increase it a little to expand the size. All right, then go back to your resource file, and we are going to import this image here and bring it over here. So go to your filter, then select blur, Gaussian blur, and we are going to make use of 7.6%. Then apply your layer mask and your gradient tool to blend over here and this area. Okay, so then we are going back to our resource file, and we are going to bring this one, reduce the size. Okay, then go to your blending mode and change it to multiply and reduce the opacity. 50% is okay. Okay, all right. So the next, we are going back to our resource file, and over here we are going to bring this background here, then reduce the size and take it to the top here, reduce it, then change the blending mode to linear color and reduce the opacity 25%. Apply your layer mask and blend the bottom here and the side here. So that is okay. Then we are going to import this one, also reduce the size, then take it to the top here. All right, we are going to reduce the opacity to 41% or 42%, anyone is okay. Then and the layer mask, you apply it and blend it over there. So that is cool. Okay, so the next, we are going to our resource file, and we are going to bring this one. So this one will be center, reduce it somewhere, so let it be at the center there, and change the blending mode to overlay. So now apply your layer mask and select your brush, and we are going to clean up. All right, so increase the flow to 100%, and we are going to clean up the edges round. So that is it. Then so after that, we are going to bring it down a little, and now we are going to bring the image. So let's bring this image and the second image, flip it horizontal. All right, so we are going to increase the size of this one. Okay, so on this image, then we are going to brighten that image a little. Go to your brightness. Now increase the brightness because we need to add light to that image and the contrast. Okay, so the next thing, then we need to smooth the image. Organize. Okay, so then we need to select both the image, hold your shift key, and now right click and use and apply your smart object, then and blend the bottom over here. So that is okay. All right, so that is okay. So we are going to select the image, then also convert it to smart object, then go to filter, then and apply camera raw. So wait for it. So now follow this setting, we need to adjust the exposure and the contrast. So because we need to sharpen the image light a little. All right, then also shadow, brighten the shadow a little. That's okay. And the texture, so we need to add a little texture to it, and the clarity, we need to increase the clarity. So I think this is okay. This, so I think that's okay. I don't want it too much, so you can see how the differences appear. Okay, so we are done with that, and it look more cool than before now. So the next, we are going to our test now. So we are going to make a copy of this one. So as you can see, we are going to include this color code over there because we can't escape it. So then now zoom it out and select your text tool. So we are going to paste it over here. Then we need to clean this one off, so remove it. And the font we are going to use, I think we are going to use this font. So all the font is listed in the description. All right, so now we are going to make a copy of this color code. What we need to do then, we need to align this one, go to your font color, then and change the color. So that is all right. And we need to make duplicate this one because we need to drag it to the other side. So now then you need to duplicate it, or you use your shortcut key Ctrl plus J, then bring it over here. and now make a copy of this one. Then we are going to paste it here, double click. So once you double click, then it will automatically highlight. Now we need to select our text tool, then highlight this one and change the font color to white. Then click OK to apply it. So that is it. Then we need to proceed to the church logo and the church name. So then you need to copy this one and then go to your resource file and then import the church logo. So we need to reduce the logo and bring it to the top here. That is okay. So now we need to select our rent angle tool to draw a line here. All right. Then we need to change the color, remove the stroke color and apply this color to it. So this is the outcome. So after that, select your text tool and we need to paste our text. So we are going to change the font to Poppins, make it medium, drop this one. Now we need to bring it over here and reduce the font size. Then you place it over here. Also reduce it. That's okay. Now we need to duplicate this one. That is Ctrl plus J. Then copy this one, Ctrl C to copy and Ctrl V to paste. Then we need to group our text so that we can align it together. Bring this one down. Okay, so go to your logo, then hold your shift key while you select this one, Ctrl plus G to group. Now select all, apply vertical alignment to centralize it. Then also apply the same thing to this one, right? So you can now remove it, Ctrl D. Group it so we can apply adjustments all together since we grouped them together. So over here now we are going to make a copy of our title here. So that is the topic, and select your text tool, then Ctrl V to paste. So now we are going to change the font, and the font we are going to use here is Akira expanded. So this is it. Now reduce the font size. So now we are going to apply a drop shadow, then follow the setting here, and this one change it to 4 and this one 4. Okay, so now leave the rest and click OK to apply the layer style. Then go back to your text, select your text tool. Then now we are going to make use of the Jacqueline fonts. Okay, then we need to paste it and change the font color to yellow. Okay, that's cool. Then we're going to place it around the ear. So think here is no, let it be around here. So this area will be nice. Then we are going to copy this layer style, right click, then copy the layer style, then come over here and paste it. Okay, so that is nice. Now you can now see the color very well. Now we have to then duplicate this one, then drag it up, then you bring it down, and then we are going to type this, reduce the font size, and we are going to position it around here. Then use your arrow key then to adjust it. Okay, now so the next we are going to change that color to this yellow color here. That's cool. All right, so the next then we are going back to our text tool, and now we are going to make a copy of this one. Control C to copy, then go to your resource file, and we are going to import this one and bring it down. So now we are going to convert this to smart objects. All right, then we need to, yeah, reduce it. Hold your shift key and increase it this way. Hold your shift key, then we need to group this one together, and then apply vertical alignment to centralize it. Then you deselect the line. So now we are going to bring our text, then change the font, and we are going to use the font this Inconsolatator. Now make it bold, then reduce it, reduce the size, then adjust it. So now the way it is, that we are going to adjust the bold. So let's increase the boldness, go back and then make it black bold. So it's more bold than before now. Then now group it and centralize it. Now deselect the line. So the next we are going to create a rectangle line at the bottom here. Then go back to your property. Then we need to remove this stroke line and give it a white background color. So the next we are going to copy this one and bring the icon. So this is our icon. Now reduce it and we are going to bring it down over here. So reduce it more. That's okay. Then select your text tool. Then change the font. We are going to use the font Poppins and also make use of semi-bold. Then we need to paste our text now. Then change the font color to black. Then we need to reduce the font size. Okay, that'll be okay. Then we need to group it, and after grouping it, so we need to then centralize it. Now we need to remove this line over there. Deselect, Control plus D, that is the shortcut. Then use your arrow key then to adjust it. Then drag this rectangle inside the group. That's okay. So now we are going to adjust this one by increasing the size. And this one, then use your shortcut key then to group it. That's Control G. So now then we need to increase the size of this one so that it will be more bold. That's okay. Group it. So the next we are going to bring a light flare there, reduce the size and bring it down over here. So then change the blending mode to screen. Also reduce the size and position it over there. That is okay. So guys, so that is it. Now we are done with the design. So thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to share. Thank you so much for watching.